Hello, my name's Vivian Evans, and I'm delighted to have a guest here with me today, all the way from Vancouver, Canada, is Christian Sasse. Welcome, Christian.
Hi, Vivian. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's exciting. You're coming to Coonabarabran on the 23rd of March, so flying all this way.
Yes, it's a one-stop flight from Vancouver to Sydney. That's right. Yes.
Fantastic. So why are you coming to Coonabarabran? Why this special spot in the world?
Yeah, I'm an astronomer in charge, and I give actually astrophotography masterclasses. There's such a beautiful site in Siding Spring, and there are two long masterclasses here of 5 days each. And the participants bring their own camera, but they also learn how to control telescopes remotely, capture images of the beautiful night skies, all the beautiful galaxies, the nebula you have there, and also then how to process images. So that's a 5-day intense workshop where they come out as absolute experts.
Yes, yeah, wow. So where do people come from, Christian, to do those courses?
Well, we have about 50% Australians, then we have the rest is from overseas, from Europe and North America typically.
Wow, wow. So I think a lot of people in Coonabarabran don't quite realise that that's happening up the mountain with Siding Spring. So photography, what got you into photography?
Well, I'm interested in nature photography. I started a few years ago. It was mainly actually eagle photography, wildlife photography, and landscape. But the biggest landscape we actually have is our universe out there. It's a beautiful landscape. It's so large, and there's so much to explore. And I actually grew up in South Africa partly, and the sky there was overwhelmingly beautiful. I live in Vancouver now in North America, but we have nowhere the beautiful night skies that you have in the Southern Hemisphere. Especially when you look out at night, you see the center of the galaxy of our beautiful Milky Way high up in the horizon. It's absolutely magnificent.
I'm looking at the image behind you, Christian, and so that was taken up at Siding Springs, and it's apparently a very special photograph.
Yeah, it's a special photograph. I got the idea. I was very inspired. I came 2 years ago. I came with a camper van to Warrumbungle Park. I wanted to see what it's really like out at night, and it's absolutely incredible. I mean, I had never seen. You have to imagine, I'd never had seen kangaroos in my life before. And suddenly at nighttime, I was surrounded by kangaroos, all alone with my camera, and it was incredible because you're all alone. It's very quiet, and you hear these eerie sounds. I didn't even know what animals they were, and you hear these loud, like big rabbits. Those are kangaroos, of course.
That's
and
right.
you look up into the night sky and you see this incredibly bright Milky Way like I've never seen it before. It was so bright. And I was just lying in the grass or taking photos for hours and actually watching the rotation of the Earth as the Milky Way rises and then sinks in the early morning. It was such a magnificent experience.
So that image we're seeing in your background's not how we would normally see it. So you've done something pretty special to have that effect.
Yeah, it was, you know, that's exactly right. You've probably seen these star trail photographs, right? These star trails, they sort of are caused by us looking at the pole. In this case, it would be the southern pole, and the Earth's rotation sort of gives a smear of the stars as the Earth rotates, bigger and bigger circles.
Yes.
Well, I took some photographs of the beautiful southern Milky Way, and I did the same thing. I thought, oh, this is awful. It just smears everything. All the beauty's gone. And I thought, well, what instead of smearing the whole thing over the whole night, I just do it in 1 hour intervals. So I put 1 hour and then the Milky Way 1 hour later, and I superimposed them. And I got this beautiful spiral, almost like a cosmic clock looking at me. And I thought, oh my goodness, this is beautiful. And I thought, that has surely been done before. And I was surprised I was the first one who ever did this.
It's photography and creativity all coming together, isn't it? Nature and creation. It's wonderful. It's wonderful that you can use all the technology to
yeah, and it's so nice because you see it's sort of the fractal nature of our universe. You know, as you go and zoom in, you see more and more beautiful structures in it, and it's fascinating. It was a complete serendipitous experience. I didn't expect this actually. So.
So we've got coming up part of the connection as well. You've got these big workshops that you've had for a few years now, as I understand it. And
yes.
in Coonabarabran, and across the Warrumbungle Shire, we're about to launch an astrophotography competition called Capture the Cosmos.
That's
and
wonderful.
We're really keen to have as many workshops from various presenters in our community. Now, we knew that your big classes were full, and that Amanda had spoken to you and asked if you'd maybe do some shorter ones that people could access. And you've got them coming up, haven't you?
Yes, actually, that's on the 26th and the 30th of March this year, so very soon.
Yes.
And it's exciting. I'll tell you why it's exciting. It's very unique. First of all, we don't usually have astrophotography classes in Siding Springs, so it's very special. It's a very special environment. It's next to Warrumbungle Park, and I would urge you strongly to participate. I'll tell you why. First of all, Amanda is giving a tour of all the telescopes. So you'll be able to, in the early afternoon when you arrive, you'll be able to see these incredibly beautiful telescopes and experience how professional astronomers actually view the sky and what they're actually doing. And thereafter, as it gets dark, we'll have dinner. And then we'll start with some astrophotography. So if you have your own camera, but you don't need to bring your own camera, I will show you how even in some dark space in Australia, you can put out your camera and take some beautiful images. Just very simple techniques are necessary. And then it gets even better because I'm going to show you how you can remotely control some of the finest telescopes that we have there at iTelescope. We're going to take some stunning images.
Wow, that's exciting. Is it possible, Christian, can you use your mobile phone with any of this photography, or is it more the specialized cameras that you need?
Yeah, I think, the mobile, it's interesting you say that. The mobile phones, there is one mobile phone actually that has evolved so that you can actually take images of the night sky. They're getting there very fast. At the moment, you don't need a specialized camera. You just need a camera where you can keep the shutter open for about 20 to 30 seconds.
Yeah.
If you can do that, it's fine. You can put your camera on the ground actually and take a picture. You can do that.
Yeah. But the fact is, you're saying that even it sounds to me like the experience itself, even if you don't have a fancy camera, will be pretty incredible.
You're going to love it, I promise you. Of course, some ask me, well, what happens if it rains? Yes, it can. Even there, we can get bad weather. However, I can tell you, I will still show you the basic techniques. We can still go on the tour, which is magnificent. And we can try and remotely control one of the telescopes in New Mexico where it is dark also at night. So we have other possibilities.
So really great experience. Can you show us, Christian, how we register for this event?
Yes, sure. Let me just
have a look at more of the detail there.
Yes,
and
1 second.
While you're sharing your screen too, I must share that the restaurant that's up at Siding Springs has amazing caterers too. So there's in for a good treat for food.
It is, and I mean, my goodness, I can tell you, I have been at that kitchen for weeks. It's absolutely wonderful. Everything is homemade, and you get the choice of 2 menus. So even if you come only for the kitchen experience, it's worth it, right?
And normally you aren't allowed up on the mountain in the evening. So if anyone's not aware of that this is a rare opportunity.
It's a rare opportunity, and that's why I really can urge you, if you want to have a special experience of one of the last sites on this planet where you can enjoy the Milky Way, do it. Okay.
Brilliant. So you've gone to the website www.itelescope.net.
That's the site. All you need to do is scroll down all the way, and then you see Masterclasses 2019. Here it is. Just click on a half-day Masterclass 2019. That opens a new web page, and all the information is here. The 2 days, Tuesday, March the 26th, 3 to 9 p.m., and Saturday, March the 30th, 3 to 9 p.m. The cost is, and it's really not expensive, 195 Australian dollars. And there's all the things that I've just mentioned. You register, here's an email, and I will respond with that. And you'll also get the menu, by the way, to choose your meals from.
All right. Fantastic. So it's emailing masterclass@itelescope.net. But that's right. That's fabulous. Fabulous. So
there you are, Masterclass. There you can see it. Yes, Masterclass.
Yeah, that makes it nice and easy. And we've got it as a recording, so people can pause it even while they're playing it to get that information. Yes.
And I hope to see you all. It's so exciting.
Brilliant. I am really looking forward to meeting you in person, Christian. And we'll be sharing the Capture the Cosmos details for photography. the competition, and it's all about taking photos in the Warrum. Some of it categories
Right.
about taking it in the Warrumbungles, either the dark sky or the Warrumbungle Shire. But there's also some deep space ones. So the lessons about using the telescopes and accessing those is another possibility. So we have 3 categories. This is our very first inaugural launch of this competition, astrophotography competition, and we're really hoping to grow it and encourage people to learn how to capture that night sky, because I get to look at it from my home every night. So I'm extremely
you're extremely lucky. And I remember, it was about a year ago, I went to one of the Coonabarabran high school, and I was very amazed. There were three students, and they actually remotely controlled one of our telescopes. They saw how easy it was, and they produced a stunning image, which was actually broadcast on Australian TV and also on BBC. So it was very nice.
And we also have youth prizes as well. So there's some lovely competitions with various sponsors, and we're this close to launching it. We just have to make sure that all the details are right. But we're encouraging people to join in as many astrophotography workshops. There's actually a few. We've got International Dark Sky Week happening in the first week of April. So there's a whole lot of fun family events all around our community and across the Shire. So it's pretty exciting.
Oh, that's wonderful, really. I look forward to coming, so I'll be there soon.
And then hopefully you can be a part of that. I know you've got a busy schedule, Christian, while you're here.
No, it's okay. I'll come down. I'll see you.
You'll come down the mountain?
Of course I will. Of course I will.
Terrific. Okay, well, thank you so much, Christian, for joining me today.
That's a pleasure.
Fabulous to have this virtual tour, and we look forward to the real thing.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay.
Bye.